Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud, screaming now, saying it's not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces, stop my life when you need it, say you blame me for everything when you leave.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Here's the tag, and he's out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Big-time power. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. Lindor. Zips it across. They get him, but it was pretty close. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Alonso tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and Bellinger is out, and the Yanks go quietly. Back here with my pal Siggy, towing the slab in today's game, Garrett Cole.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. Lindor retired. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Inside ball.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jesse Winker in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one missing low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And now 3-0. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Senga back to work. And a foul ball. And no one can get there.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Senga picks over. Chisholm dives back in, but they got him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Austin Wells. First pitch misses. And another ball. Just missed. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Acuna makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws to first, and they got him. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torres. Ball one low.
Down.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. That's down and in. A slider missed. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Misses outside. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Oswaldo Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And he deals. Just off the inside edge. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pickoff move to first. Dominguez dives back in safely. Top of the third, no score. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. There goes the runner. Vientos to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Volpe. Torrens on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And Judge spoils that one. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Dominguez on third. Cabrera on at second with 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
That one missed. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Save.
He's safe.
Two outs. Runner on first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Runner on the go. And it hits the fence. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Stanton now. That one found hard the other way. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. And we're back at the plate. Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
They got it for out number 2. Juan Soto now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped, but it curls foul. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And there's a ball. Soto checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back now with the Subway Series. Start of the fourth. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Austin Wells. Right through there for a strike. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches. 220 pounds. A former first-round pick in 2020. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. Yankees up by 3.
Ball. That's inside.
That's down and in. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Acuna under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
2 down, nobody on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nimmo has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Jesse Winker. Struck out swinging his first time.
Winker.
Center field. Bellinger sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far.
Alonso.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Bellinger has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now with the Subway Series. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's the strike. He swings and fouls one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now 1-1.
1 ball,
Base
1
is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2
1
hole.
ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. It's Aaron Judge now. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Judge comes up empty there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 outs. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 5th. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. Cole back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one fouled off.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Yeah, that's fouled off. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Bunt attempt popped up. Cole makes the grab. That is the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. McNeil tosses to first, and Bellinger is out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Acuna makes the grab, 2 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Stanton in the box again, takes a strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Lindor fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
That one the other way. Cabrera to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now it's Juan Soto.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive. And that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, but that rolls foul. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Mark Vientos. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here. There's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells. Now pitching for the Mets, number 81.
Right down to shoot. 0-1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that's through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Upstairs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one handled. Tosses across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Paul Goldschmidt will
now
climb in.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Alonso, he takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Looks like he wants the signs again. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout inning over. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. Late with the swing there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Number
1 for 2.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
In the air, left field, Dominguez. Sizing this one up, brings it in, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it's switched. Hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 70, Jose.
And that's in there at the knees. And that's down and away. On the corner for a strike. 1 and 2. And that skips in the dirt. In the dirt, and it's 3 and 2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And they'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Up the middle. McNeil.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters.
That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model subtle swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike one. So they're all loaded up.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The throw to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The catcher,
New pitcher for the Yankees.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Weaver.
And ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Got him swinging. Here's Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
And there's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Judge is there, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Carlos Stanton at the plate.
Stanton.
Minter back to work. Sliced hard but foul. Pulls that one foul. He caught it behind his back to first. Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
McNeil on to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Just missed. Misses off the inside. Now 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that misses. 3-1 now. Foul ball there. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That's a base hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive. The other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Dominguez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner on the go. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Last chance for the home team. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
In the air, left side. Man at first. Now it's going to be Juan Soto. 1 for 3.
Soto.
Devin Williams on to try and close it out.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that is out of play. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Vientos digs in now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Winker stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up. With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one is upstairs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
First baseman.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Cole with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.